And finally, we have what you guys are probably waiting for. What's going on YouTube? Taylor Prentice back here with another video, and in this video we're going to be talking about the collaboration that I never knew that I needed, which is Kith Needles. And this is set to drop tomorrow at the time that I'm recording this video, which is Friday, December 16th, which is very short notice, I know, but they just dropped the full collection on their Instagram, so that's why I'm just now getting around to it. But anyways, I thought I would break it down for you guys. And if you guys are new to the channel, I drop streetwear videos 2 to 3 times a week covering stuff like Supreme, Kith, Bait, Palace, all that. So if that interests you, make sure to hit that like and subscribe for me. But anyways, getting into this video, the first two pieces we have here are both mohair. The first one is a cardigan and the second one is a polo sweater. They both obviously have different artwork and designs on them, but I really like this cardigan. It's actually my high school colors, so maybe that's why I love it so much. But now, being realistic, I actually don't really like blue and yellow or like blue and gold together often, but I really like this cardigan. I think it's really nice. And then this sweater is a little bit harder to wear in my opinion. I appreciate the artwork that went into it, but I feel like this is like a 40-year-old dad type of thing. But I also feel like this could be styled correctly, and maybe I'll just have to see it on person to really feel it out. But regardless, these are both really nice pieces, and I think this cardigan is my favorite piece other than the flannel, which obviously if you guys know Needles, you guys could expect the flannel would be one of the cooler pieces from this collaboration. But anyways, next we have a tracksuit. So as you guys can see, these are just like a striped tracksuit, almost looks like a suit. And the pants are narrow. Keep that in mind. The striped pants are narrow. There's another pair of track pants later on that are the wide fit, so keep that in mind if you guys are buying these, that they do have a different fit as far as the pants go, but I believe the jackets fit the same size. Anyways, just have this like pinstripe tracksuit, which is alright. Kind of weird vibes with the other stripes going down the side. I'm not sure how I feel about it. This is another piece I feel like I just need to see on somebody. And here's more pictures, just kind of zooming in on the details. So this is a really cool detail. They worked the Kith lettering, or like the Kith logo, into the Needles butterfly, which is really cool. I hadn't caught that until just now. I really appreciate that detail, and that's kind of what you would expect from two brands this big, is to have that in-depth detail. So here we have the black tracksuit, and as you guys can see here, these are the wider pants, and there is a picture of these, I believe. So yeah, as you guys can see, a little bit wider fit here, which I actually would prefer that, I think, for these pants. And if I were to get one of these tracksuits, I would go with the triple black one. I feel like that's just a little easier to wear. I feel like the pinstripe one is a little bit awkward for some reason. And finally, we have what you guys are probably waiting for, and what everyone knows Needles for. That is their like reconstructed flannels. So this is called the ribbons cut flannel shirt. I'm not sure how many different flannels that is. I don't really want to sit here and count it, but as you guys can see, it's a lot. And Needles is the one who started this trend. If you guys were around back in like 2015, 2016, back when like Grailed started to get popping, there was millions and millions of people putting these on Grailed that were just like making their own, and a lot of times they just didn't look as cool as the Needles ones. And there are Needles ones I've seen where I don't really like them, but I feel like this one was done pretty well. And if it is using like Kith flannels, I feel like that's going to be really nice. And this is coming in at $195, I believe. Yeah, $195. Sorry, the resolution on this computer is not the best. But yeah, I think for $195, I feel like that's a pretty reasonable price for the quality of the flannel and just the design. It's a lot of effort going into that piece, so I feel like that's a pretty fair price. But this is definitely my favorite piece other than that cardigan. They're kind of neck and neck for me, and I really wish I was able to get one of these, but I am running a little low on cash at the moment. Here we have the flocked nylon Coach's jacket. I'm not really a big fan of Coach's jackets, and I feel like this one is just kind of boring, and especially for $300 or $295, whatever, I feel like is just way too expensive. Yeah, I don't know, I don't really see the appeal in this piece. It's kind of a miss for me, to be honest. And then we also have like a little bucket hat to match it. And as you guys can see, it is just like the Needles logo in there, and then the Kith logo, just kind of like a monogram made out of that. But yeah, I really don't like these pieces for some reason. Just not feeling it. Just maybe if they were like cheaper or whatever, I just feel like they're basic for what I want from this collaboration. So yeah, that is pretty much it, or at least the pieces we have now. There might be some more pieces that drop. I wouldn't be completely surprised knowing Kith. I feel like they kind of sneak some pieces in last minute. But regardless, I feel like this is a pretty solid job, and it's really cool to see these brands working together because, like I said, this was completely out of left field for me. This was totally unexpected to see them collaborate. So when I got on my Instagram and saw that, I was like, oh, that's super cool. I'm gonna have to make a video about it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching if you've made it to this point, and we will see you next time. Have a good one.